welcome back to the stage of history, or day 2 of Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. So we're gonna do as we always do, well, as I would always do in day 1, and that's take a deep breakdown at the characters that we're using, and how to best utilize them in future situations. Um, We're not going to look at the deep dives of the characters that we're facing off against because these here are typically the same. And but I can give you a little brief overview um, of what the characters do, just quickly. Captain Marvel punishes you for making matches in your strongest color. She has a countdown tile that can create strike tiles. When it reaches 0, she does damage based off of that. Gwenpool can randomly destroy things on the board. Depending upon the code that you put in, she can send teammates airborne, or she can attack random enemies with her green ability. And then Doctor Strange retaliates anytime you fire off a power, can remove attack and protect tiles, or attack and strike tiles, or whatever the case might be, or it might be all three. But he can remove them from the board and regain purple, and he can stun you for 3 turns, draining whatever color that the countdown tile is selected to choose. Alright, so Magneto. Now normally my Magneto would be at a much better situation, but I don't have enough blue, and he's a long way to go from being at a champion status. Alright, normally I would run him at 3 in blue, 5 in purple, 5 in red, and typically team him up with Hawkeye 2-star and 2-star Storm. And if you remember the video from yesterday with those two, well, when I used the loner, oh my goodness, Clinton right beside her. You would make match 5s with Magneto's purple. The match 5s in blue would give you AP for Storm's blue. The match 5s would feed into Hawkeye's purple speed shot ability. And you can quickly get rid of opponents, at least in 2-star land, efficiently. At least with this team. Now the hybrid version of this team would be with 2-star Thor. Excuse me. And the idea, while it's not the exact same, where you have abilities that will feed into your into match 5s, but Magneto's his purple feeds into her blue and gives him some red, and you have the option of either Thor's red at 8 to create yellow, or you can do Magneto's red at 5, which has a 1-turn countdown tile. Then, when the countdown tile reaches 0, destroys 20 tiles, and then you gain AP based off the tiles you destroyed. Either way. There was a team with 3-star Mystique with Magneto, but that was way back in the day. Like you could have like an infinite win engine, but again, that was a long time ago. Here I just want to get through this here pretty quickly. So Magneto, you are going to die very quickly. Sorry, my man. Best available match would be green. I'm surprised it didn't trigger. Oh, black and purple. Okay, cool. You guys are gone. Bye. Oh, we actually took damage from. Oh yeah, that's right, because Gwenpool's strongest color was purple. Then with Thanos out in front, boom. Oh well. I don't plan on using Magneto anymore today. Show your stuff. I don't remember what Aim's Splicer does. I'm just gonna go ahead and be 100 with y'all. With goons, you typically they do things. Okay. There might be one or two that might be kind of scary, but for the most part, they're going to do something that you can get around doing. Namely, if you got Doctor Strange or whatever. But anyway, with the Luke Cage, his yellow. If there's friendly special tile on the board, he'll fortify up to 3 of them. It might be more at level 5 or level 4, but then you do damage for the for all the fortified tiles that you have on the board. His black, anytime we fire up a power, he creates a protect tile, and then he removes a special tile if he's out in front. And then his red, bunch of fiddle faddle, is 13. Does target damage. He'll do even more damage if there's no enemy attack, protect, or strike tiles on the board. Wasp, her yellow for 5 creates an attack. A strike and projectile if there are none that exist on the board. But if there are some that exist on the board, turns projectiles to strike tiles and vice versa. Her blue ability creates when she gets 6 blue AP, it's a passive. She'll create a 1-turn countdown tile on a random color. If it's matched away by us, we get dealt a fair amount of damage. If the countdown tile reaches 0, she steals AP based on whatever color that attack tile is on. Countdown tile is on. And so it's death by 1,000 paper cuts, at least AP wise. Alright, then her black ability costs 8. It does direct damage to the target. If she has, I think it's 6 blue AP, or it might be 7. But if you have blue AP up in the banked away, it becomes a 3-turn stun as well. And then Aim Splicer, I don't remember what he does. Gambit, as you can see, he was one of the featured characters today in Deadpool Daily, so I had to use him. And he obviously has been a victim of Thanos. Alright. General Raging Cajun yesterday, how it creates a 3-turn countdown tile, replacing enemy strike, attack, and protect tiles, and then you deal You deal target damage. Aces and Eights, if you remember how I explained it yesterday, creates charge tiles if none don't exist. If charge tiles do exist, destroy them, gain AP, and deal damage, and then create 2 more charge tiles. And then finally stack decks, create either blue or red or blue or purple charge tiles on the board, at least 3 of them, deal damage to the target, and then deal team damage. Now, Gambit way back in the day, you could have paired him up with, well, this version here, have his black ability where it would just gain AP. You paired him up with Spider-Gwen and the Thing, and yeah, you couldn't do anything to down Gambit because Thing would jump out in front, make strong projectiles, and then Gwen and Thing's red were fueled up pretty cheaply by him. But now we don't have to worry about those things there anymore. So characters that you would want to build this Gambit around with, anyone that creates charge tiles. So that'd be Havoc. Where in the world is 3-star Storm? I mean 5-star Storm. 5-star Storm, Black Bolt, obviously, because he creates charge tiles on his black. Well, you obviously can't use that Gambit because those two there are essentially the same character. Silver Surfer's another character that can use charge tiles. Okay, is there anybody else that I know of in 5? Oh, Cable. I should get Cable uses charge tiles too. And I'm looking here on the list. Is there anybody else that I see that uses charge tiles? I mean, he uses charge tiles technically, but you gotta get further down into the arrows. Star-Lord technically uses charge tiles too. Both the 3-star and the 5-star version do as well. In 4-star land, Captain America, Worthy, he uses charge tiles. Jane Foster Thor uses charge tiles. Riri Williams uses charge tiles. Jubilee uses charge tiles. Amadeus Cho uses charge tiles, though Amadeus Cho will probably be doing most of the hard work instead of Gambit. Again, I'm just scrolling down because if I forget somebody uses a charge tile, you know, these things happen when you get over 104 stars. Some of the abilities tend to bleed over. Negasonic uses charge tiles. Frog obviously uses charge tiles, and so does Dark Beast. And I think that might be it. So I think here I'm gonna use Negasonic and I'm gonna use Jubilee. Like again, like I said, if I use Cho would actually be doing all the hard work, and everybody else would be well, Gambit would be in the background promoting nothing in the fight. Also with 3 stars, like I said, 3-star Gambit and 3-star Star-Lord. because those were the most recent entries into 3-star land. Anybody anybody prior to that, they're not gonna use charge tiles. But anyway, we're gonna use these these lovely ladies here, and we'll target Luke Cage. Try to get Jubilee's Heart of the Team to activate. Oh, well, I don't have less health than the target, so it's gonna be a while before she takes any damage for that there. But then again, hey, if she continues to take this damage here, well, alright, sure, why not Roman Candle? Now I just need to match away those charge tiles. So we actually do get a chance to match away some charge tiles so Negasonic can deal with it. Oh, they're gonna be matching away this green anyway, so throw out another Roman Candle and that should end the flame. Hey, yay! Probably should have turned on animation too, but eh. Splash would have got super annoying. Alright, so now we got Throg, just like how we did yesterday, and then we also got Alligator Loki. Again, Alligator Loki is a brand new character, so I'm not gonna really have any teams per se to, you know, to combo with him, but with us being locked into Throg, you know, there is a synergy there with these two here. So Throg, Portal Gulp, Simon Walterson, like I mentioned yesterday with his powers, Pet Avengers Assemble, cost 9, sends the team airborne, destroys any charge tiles in our strongest color, deals damage, obviously, and also too, power costs 1 AP less if we have different charge tiles on the board. Zip Zap Zomp. Then again, this costs 8. Destroys, converts 5 basic random basic or enemy strike, attack, and protect tiles to charge tiles. And then if there's any more enemy strike, attack, protect tiles on the board, it'll change those as well until there's no more to charge, or if it misses the target, misses the strike, attack, protect tiles with the randomness. And finally, hot, skip, and jump. Each time you make a blue match, either with Throg or somebody else that's tanking blue, it'll make a 1-turn repeater tile. And then Throg takes damage, the repeater tiles are moved, and Throg deals retaliatory damage. Again, with Throg, you definitely want characters that can utilize charge tiles. So I can't believe I forgot Heimdall too is a charge tile character. Heimdall will work well with Rog as well as the new Odin. Odin will jump out in front and do Odin things, and then Odin will also be protecting Throg with anytime you match blue.
New message received.
Here I actually do want to do the whole charge style thing, but I'm gonna bring in Worthy Cap because I know Worthy Cap will be tanking blue, so I don't have to worry about using blue too much. It won't be too much overlap. It is with the charge style team. I know they're really talking about Iceman, Commander, and Scarlet Witch. Main thing you have to worry about with them is making sure that they don't get any blue. If they get blue or purple, that makes things uncool for us. Blue will would obviously stun us for some number of turns, and then purple, with Scarlet Witch's purple, that would put us in a bind as well. And that's the reason why I did that, so Cap could get out in front. There's some retaliatory damage. I really wish I could. Oh, well, I could, yeah. Investigator or Instigator. At least it hit one of those purple charge tiles. Well, I thought it did. Nope, get him invisible. Cause I'm a log. I'm just a log. Snowman's been built. Oops. Reality Crush again. At least this time it hit Throg, so. Let's wind it up, and then I'm gonna let a few more charge tiles hit the board. So that we can do this right. Pop off the heavy hitter, do some damage, instigate, give him some help. Turn him invisible again. Turn him invisible again. Throg will be back in one more turn. See, now we're starting to make a little run here. Throw out some more charge tiles out there. let Gator Loki do his thing. There's a wind up. We got a match 5. Drop the heavy hitter, and there we go. That one was a little bit scarier than I wanted it to be, but you know, the idea is sound. You know, making sure you can at least get some of those repeater tiles out on the board so that you can suck up a little damage, especially from stuns and whatnot. And then finally, the most hated node, one of the most hated nodes. The Riri Williams Mockingbird and Decoy node. So what makes it annoying? Decoy feeds Riri green. Riri's green costs 9, sends you airborne. Her blue ability costs 9. No, hang on. Her green ability costs 8, sends you airborne. Her blue ability costs 9, creates charge tiles at the red charge tiles at the middle of the board after doing a little bit of swappage in the middle. And then her red does indirect team damage. I was trying to figure out a way how to describe her red ability normally, but you know, after thinking about it and thinking about how things work in Yu-Gi-Oh, that's the best way to word it out. It's indirect team damage. It doesn't target the person out in front. It indirectly targets the people out in the back. I mean, behind the person in front, and does a bit of damage. Then if there's one person left, it'll do a massive amount of damage. Again, for the AP. Mockingbird, her red, creates a 2-turn fortified countdown tile. When it reaches 0, it does damage to you. If there's at least one repeater tile countdown tile on the board, she'll do damage to you and does damage to herself. Her yellow punishes her for match 4s. If she has 8 or more AP, I think it's 8 or more, 8 or whatever the threshold is for AP, she'll fire for free power. Whenever we make a match 4, and then her purple ability steals AP from our strongest color and gives it to whatever their strongest color might be. So it might be red, it might be blue, or it might be green. And here we got Loki, the god of mischief. As I mentioned with the shadow play yesterday, 4-turn countdown tiles, if they're matched away, or destroyed before going off, you create 2 more new shadow play tiles. And then Dagger Surprise costs 4, removes up to 3 friendly shadow play tiles, dealing damage for each one of the tiles that's removed that way. And then if there are no more shadow play tiles on the board, it goes back to shadow play itself. So essentially the ability costs 11 purple AP altogether. Destroy everything, as I mentioned yesterday, costs 11, creates a 3-turn fortified repeater tile that destroys a random row and does team damage as well. and then feign death. Whenever Loki is downed, they create a one. They create a one trap tile on the board. If it's matched away, Loki gets restored 45% of their health and it generates 2 AP. Now, the person I would pair Loki up with, or I have paired Loki up with in the past, is 5-star Thor, because you got a choice between using Thor's green and Loki's green. You also can use Jessica Jones because she actually has a black that you would want. Her red ability is pretty solid. It adds more damage for those shadow play tiles whenever you reach whenever you get 11 AP, boom. The damage for the shadow play tiles plus the damage of the strike tiles, always fun. God Emperor Doom, especially if you need a way to heal, that he can heal off Loki God of Mischief with his yellow. Yeah, it sucks that it's blue. Blue is a passive, but hey, what can you say? Not necessarily Wanda Scarlet Witch and Colossus. I mean, these two here independently make folks a lot better. Same with Okoye and Okoye and Apocalypse as well. They just make people better. The person I normally use on this node here, I normally just use Yelena, and just laugh at whenever the opponents get 9 AP. And it's like, ha ha. But we're not going to use the cheat code today of Yelena. If it gets to be that point where I'm frustrated at the node, I'll pop in Yelena. Now, 4-star land. You obviously do not want to pair Coulson with Loki because, yeah, it's cool to have those countdown tiles reach 0 a lot faster so you can gain AP, but at the same time too, you kind of want them on the board to deal damage. So no, same way with Carol, don't want her. There really weren't too many 3-star characters, 4-star characters that I was using with the Loki, to be perfectly honest with you. Because Loki was more or less doing the hard work for me. I mean, someone like a Vulture, yeah, that would definitely work. I mean, but again, Vulture like Okoye and Iron Man 40 and Scarlet Witch and Colossus, they just independently make everybody better. Like, even if you don't have the means of using green and blue or black, he also helps feed other colors as well. Domino and Cloak and Dagger will probably be better options because they have blacks on the board. I mean, they convert some number of tiles to black either at the start of the turn or whenever we make some sort of match, and that's a good thing because you want those shadow play tiles to be matched away, or gives many opportunities as you can to match those shadow play tiles. I think that is the route that I'm gonna go with Domino, and then let Gator Loki do his thing. Though I kind of want somebody to create some purple charge tiles, but there's not too many people that I can think of that can create purple charge tiles that aren't named, that isn't named 2 or 3-star or 4 or 5-star Star Lord. Regrettably, I must make this match 5. But I can at least not have you guys have the last laugh, which was giving her the ability to have blues on the board. Again, yellow is okay because that's an indirect power. We'll match that away. Alright, let's get some board shakage going. Got 2 match 5s, both in black. This is gonna hurt a lot. But let's instigate. Get help. Instigate again. Loki will definitely go invisible next turn, or this turn here. Leave some blacks on the board. Ha. There are no valid targets. Oh, she's gone. Well, dagger surprise then. It's not gonna be enough to do the killing blow. But you at least gave me some more of those tiles, which is always a godsend. Let's instigate. Get him some help. And then go invisible again. Death roll. Make a match 4. Bombshell. Cool. Feigned death. Cool. At least it's in a matchable spot, so to speak. Oh, well, this is gonna be fun. Yeah, Loki, I think you're gonna die again. It's like, wait, what? Yeah, you're gonna die again. Toodles, dude. No! Now I can't bring Loki back to life again. You monster. Oh well. Death roll. Man, well, too bad there's going to be no more valid targets for her bombshell. Man, what a waste. Yeah, I'll go this way. Just so I can match up with the purple and stay invisible even longer. Well, that was a pretty fun fight. Go get help. I know what I'm doing, game. Most of the time. Yay! Yay! That was actually pretty fun. Because like Loki dropped dead twice. Well, the human Loki dropped dead twice, and then Gator Loki was the one that came out in the clutch. So yeah, he Gator Loki will be one of those Lokis that, or one of those characters that you can probably use in future installments of Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. Provided you can get purple charge tiles effectively on the board. So again, how you can consistently do that, I mean, outside of Gator Loki and having somebody that can feed him yellow, that remains to be seen. So that'll definitely end this video today. Tomorrow will be day 3 with the even more ridiculous challenge of Star-Lord, the Thing, and old Baron Mordo himself. So we'll definitely gonna call it quits, and hope you guys and gals have a good day.